Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to change my battery and I'll be ready.
All right. There it is.
How are you?
Hi. Trying to do a public records request.
Okay.
I would like to inspect the chain of custody log or logbook for the Lazarus box, Project Lazarus.
Okay. I'll call somebody in that can help you with that.
Okay.
I don't have those records in here.
Okay.
I went, haven't posted it yet, but we didn't ask for the log for the Dropbox like we did here.
Yeah. Someplace you worry?
Absolutely said there was no log. They didn't do a log. And I kept saying, well, how do you keep up with it?
Yeah.
How do you know? He said, I do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, who keeps you accountable? You know what I mean?
Right.
He said only 2 people touch it. He was really, Carolina Auditor was with me.
Yeah.
And he said that only him and another guy do it.
Mm.
I'm like, well, how do you know, when it leaves here? You know
They don't write it down on anything?
They said they didn't write that down.
What?
Is that what they said?
What were you talking about?
The Dropbox.
Oh, yeah.
At the Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you bring up that federal code that I sent you? Title 21?
I didn't cite this,
Yeah.
section number, but I told him it was federal law. You had to make a log, that tells how much drugs come in and how much goes out.
Right.
And he absolutely said there's no such thing. He said we don't write it down.
Oh my goodness.
And I was flabbergasted. I'm
Yeah.
like, are you serious?
Yeah.
And then I went to another one, and the woman was like, she didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And then another guy come up, I forgot his name, but I got his card.
David,
I gave him, she,
Somebody out here with you just 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, cool. I have a different request too. I would like a, let me think. I'm requesting all records and all forms pertaining to the last time I was here trying to do a records request. So that means emails, texts, any audio recordings that you have. So we can exempt video. I don't need any video of the lobby. I don't need that. Just any audio, anything in a written format.
We don't have anything audio. We don't have recordings out here at all.
No, I'm saying anything that pertains to the incident. So if you have phone calls, if you have phone logs that are recorded, anything.
We have to go through our phone company. We don't have that internally here.
Okay.
But I'll have somebody else come out and talk to you about that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
can you accept my records requests orally? Like write it down, like what I'm trying to submit.
The person that's going to come out and talk to you, you can let them know exactly everything you need.
Uh-huh.
Because, like I said, we don't keep in records here. We don't keep anything that has to do with audio, video, any of that stuff.
Okay.
So the captain that's going to come out and talk to you,
Yeah.
Thompson,
Right.
you can ask him for any of those
Okay.
things you want, and he can explain to you how.
Yeah. Is it Jay? Is that right?
No.
Not Jay Thompson, or is it
Ricky
Jay?
Thompson.
Ricky. Oh, Jay. So Jay's not here. Jay
No,
was.
I believe he's off today.
Okay, yeah, Jay was the one I have been talking to. Okay, because Jay told me that you guys don't have the specific department policy for records, that you go off of the GS 132, the state guidelines. Is that right?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay. I'm sorry. Well, then I'm sorry. Maybe I'm presuming. Is your position in the records department here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not familiar if you have a policy that tells you.
I have a policy book. I'd have to go pull it off the shelf somewhere.
Okay.
But,
All right. Because Jay told me that you guys don't have a specific records policy.
Right.
So maybe that's something we can address with whoever's coming out, but. To help you guys, like typically when I try to do a records request someplace, whether it's a police department or a city or a county, if they don't have the records, but it's the records department, they will take a note of it, receive the request, and then they'll find out, well, if this is something you have in a filing cabinet or a computer somewhere, you can get it. And if not, then you email the appropriate department and say, hey, I need this record. If you have anything that's that falls in that category, send it to me. And then
we're such a small department.
Yeah.
And it's not, we're a very small confined department.
Sure.
All I have to do is call right across to the other side of the building.
Yeah.
And say, can you come out and speak with these guys?
Uh-huh.
So I don't have to email, just a request for right across.
Well, just for transparency and accountability, to be able to say that you received, the records department received the records request instead of refusing to receive my records request. You know what I mean? Like you can receive the request, and if you can't fulfill it, that's fine. Say, hey, I can't fulfill this now. It'll take me some time to find it, and once I call whoever I need to call, then I'll email you or get a hold of you and have you come back and get it. Does that make sense?
Right.
That way, like, we're not just waiting here for an hour.
Well, I'm by myself. That's why I called someone else in to help me.
Okay.
Because I'm alone today.
Yeah.
So that means I have to handle everything. In
Okay.
here.
What's your name again?
Jody. It's
Jody.
right up on the wall. I think you just recorded it.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't see it
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jody.
All right, you're welcome.
All right.
How y'all doing?
Hey, how are you?
Doing great.
Is it Ricky?
It's Richard.
Richard. Okay.
Yes.
She said Ricky. So, all right. Hey.
Requesting the appeal drop box.
Yeah, the actual log. Do you have the actual log?
Yeah, this is what we're doing now. This is on a spreadsheet.
Okay.
And you'll notice on there it's got the dates that they actually pull that box, the weights that are on there.
Okay.
And then when it's taken to the incinerator,
Yeah.
it will then be dated, date destroyed.
Right. Then the people that destroy it, they have, like, according to the federal guidelines with that in the DEA, they have like a 41 something or other is the name of the form for destruction of the medication. Do you guys get a copy of that, or is it just held at the people that destroy it?
We get a copy of when we destroy it. So now that record, if you want that, that may take me a little bit to get that.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to inspect the record. So what do you currently have right now?
This is what we're currently doing with the spreadsheet.
Okay.
So every time that is,
So you have something
pulled
like
out
a
of
piece of
there?
paper, or what do you
Yes.
have? Is it just like a loose?
You can read it. Just read it. So what
Yes.
it says.
oh, I sure will.
No, hold on. I want to be clear, because is it just a loose piece of paper?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so that's not
Yes, sir.
that's not the actual log, right? That's a copy of the log.
It is a spreadsheet, and it is on the computer. So when they pull that, they will date it,
Yeah.
and then they will put in there the weight.
Okay, so the log is inputted on a computer spreadsheet. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to inspect, is the actual log itself, not a copy of it. Does that make sense? Because what it sounds like, the original log is done digital on a spreadsheet on a computer.
Yes,
and I would
I'm
like,
just printing it off.
right. I don't want a copy of it. I want the actual log itself. I want to be able to inspect the actual log.
And this would be the log.
No, that's the copy of it. Does that make sense? Like you printed something off. I'm not saying that you made it up.
It's an electronic copy.
Right. I want to inspect the record. So I'm going to help you out. GS 132 is the state public records law. It says that the public can either inspect a record or ask for a copy. I'm not asking for a copy. I'm asking to inspect the actual log itself. Right. So if it's a handwritten notebook that you guys do and say, Sergeant so and so and Captain so and so did an inventory and this is what we found, that's the actual log. If it's inputted if it's that, and then they take that note and they put it into a computer, then both of those are the actual log. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we have an Excel spreadsheet that is on the server.
Okay. That's what I'm asking to inspect. I'm asking to inspect the actual place that the people that are inventorying it. So are you saying that they have a computer in front of them when they do the inventory?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So they take it. They say, okay, measure the weight, and they go however many pounds or whatever. Is that what you're saying? How it works?
Exactly.
Okay. Then I want to inspect the computer that has the log on it. Does that make sense?
Come on back.
Can I do that? All right. Cool.
Right on. We'll be right here.
Cool.
Are you gonna be able to?
I can go.
Okay, you go.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need the paper. I just need to make sure that, we got the log and it's how it's done.
And thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, you can take a look right here.
Oh, it's right up here? Okay.
It's up here.
Just make sure you get some on the camera.
Where is it?
It is right here.
Can you give me a left, right, forward?
Right here in front of
He can't see, sir. That's why he's asking.
That's why I'm letting you see it.
Yep.
Okay.
You wanted to see it?
It's to the right.
To my right.
Yeah, go to the right.
Oh, around this
There it
thing?
is. It's
Okay.
in a little,
Yeah, you kind of.
Okay.
it's in a cabinet,
All right.
the monitor.
Okay, cool. And we got the drug log. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it too. I'm just gonna slide in there.
Yeah, you want to make sure you got it?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna get it on.
But yeah, if you would find out the destruction paperwork I believe it's, I forgot the exact name, but it's like, I think the numbers are 4-1, it's a 41 something or other, is the required, like if you guys destroy stuff, you know, if you got something, you have to file that paperwork too. So that one, you know, I think I'll do an email if you want to email me any of the destruction logs from last year.
It's a shame nobody can see all these pictures on the wall back here, you know?
Trash can.
Oh, okay.
I got the door.
So that's cool. That request is done and fulfilled, you know.
Would you like a copy of?
I don't need one. I'm
Okay.
good. If you guys want one, you can take it.
Yeah, let me get that.
Sure.
I'll go ahead and take that.
And then I asked Jody, is it Jody? Is that right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I asked Jody for a different records request, and she said she didn't know how to proceed with that. So this is the request. Do you want to take down my request?
Sure.
Because I don't think she wrote it down. Yeah. So we'll consider this one fulfilled, the inspection of the log. So that one's done. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
So this one is for a copy and a copy of any/all records in any/all format,
Okay.
excluding video, because I think you have probably cameras in here. So I don't need your video from here because that's a pain in the butt. Excluding video, regarding. Yeah, I guess it would be my last visit here. So if there's any email traffic or text traffic or phone call recordings, anything like that. So if you need to reference blind justice, that's fine. Anything that references blind justice or our visit here, trying to get what you just provided, the drug log box stuff.
Okay. So I'll repeat that
Sure.
to make sure we're on the same page.
Yep.
Copy of any and all records and formats, excluding any kind of video regarding emails or communications.
Yeah,
related to your last visit.
Yeah, it's not just specific to emails or communication. Those are just examples. That's why I said any and all format. So it could be a text, it could be somebody's handwritten note, it could be, you know, audio logs. You know, if there's an audio, if you record the calls, I don't know if the calls are recorded here, but if you record calls and there's discussions about that, or if there's basically anything like that. We're just curious about what's the internal working. It seems like you guys have made progress and you're trying to correct some things, and so I appreciate that. But there's also some stuff to be addressed with the records department, and I'm talking with Jay. I forgot his last name.
Hanson, Captain Hanson.
Yeah. I'm talking with him on email about that, because ideally the records people should be doing what you're doing, you know. But I think he told me you guys don't have a specific policy for the records department to follow, so that's probably why they keep asking for help.
Okay.
So.
And we do have now, and I'll be glad to provide this to you.
Okay.
If you've got any more requests, public records requests.
Oh, perfect.
So.
Awesome.
I'll be glad
Yeah.
to share that with you.
Yeah, I'll take it, and then I'll pass it on. Yeah, you want it? Or I can put it in my bag if you need. Great. I think that's it. You guys got anything?
I'm good, man.
Yeah. I messaged Mark. He's been contacting me about some stuff that he's working on and training, and so just relay to him that I appreciate the efforts of making, you know, Asheboro PD transparent and open. And
So we have your contact information.
yeah. I'll give you a card though if you
Okay.
want. Yeah, I got plenty of them. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go work to.
All right, and that's probably going to take a while to track down all that stuff. So
Right.
you can just, whenever somebody gets an idea, the ballpark, how long it's going to take to do it, and then we can set up a time to either get a copy. If there's going to be a charge, then I'll probably go for inspection like we did today.
Okay.
Make sense?
All right.
All right, appreciate it.
Okay, take care.
All right, you too.
Sir, have you got a caller by chance?
I do.
Okay, can I get one, please? Sure. Appreciate that. My memory's bad, man. I won't remember your name. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you did good, Richard. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Okay, take